Hey, hey. John Brown, Damon, Carl, Jacob. Don't be a cam. What does that mean? Please explain. Please explain. I have to charge my heart rate monitor. It's got 13% battery. Been a proper lazy day today. Proper lazy. How we doing? How we doing? I don't mean to do that, Jacob. I'm never ready on time, so I'm never ready. Oh. I can try and send you a thing now, Jazz, but it's going to be touch and go if you make it. I'm going to try. Here we go. No, I can't save changes. So no, I can't invite. Sorry. I need to move everything closer because my eyesight is terrible. Oh. Jez, are you in the Discord channel? Are you a member of the Discord group? Because that's where you get, that's where you'll probably see it first. If I'm gonna publish a ride. And yes, Lord is correct. It is open world, so you can indeed just jump on. And jump in, rather, next to us. Oh, you got testing this weekend, of course, because you've got you've had an easy week this week, haven't you, Matt? Turn the sound up. It's probably because I'm further away from the mic, so no, unfortunately. Hey everyone. Sarah, rather chilled. Yeah, the elastic band should be on. But you never know. You never know with Zwift. You never know. I could speak up a little bit. I could speak up. I'll try speaking up. Midway through virtual the jog. Oh crikey. That's a long old way, isn't it? Yeah, they look fun, Matt. They weren't. They weren't much fun. So, what was it? 2 days ago, I did the 6 hour. Yesterday I did the 5, or just under 5. Ended up going. I got on the coast because around here the coast is generally warmer. But yesterday I got in and it said like -1 average temperature, but with the wind felt like -7. But the wind was like, it was a block headwind coming back in the last half an hour, and it ruined me, like psychologically ruined me. Yeah, I'm riding with Ride Honest, yeah. Keeping me honest. No, today's the rest day. Today's the rest day. So it's been like a day of eating and a day of basically catching up on everything that I haven't been able to do because I've been riding my bike. It's like living like a full-time athlete means, unless you sacrifice sleep, which I never do, basically means you've got to like postpone things. And I've had people like emailing me twice because they're like, haven't heard from you, you haven't responded to my email. And I'm like, I know, I'm riding my bike. Like, technically if I was away on a real training camp I wouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, well that's it, man. I haven't even been pressing on. I've been doing like, well yeah, basically be doing this power a little bit more for 6 hours, which is like technically shockingly slow, or at least appears to be shockingly slow to the outside world. The next few days, that's a great question, because the next few days I'm going to be indoors because the weather's still going to be cold. I don't want to risk going out really early. I'm going to have to do my rides really early, which is something else that a full-time athlete wouldn't have to do. So I'm going to have to do them indoors to avoid ice and everything else. So tomorrow is going to be a triple day. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing the 6:30 XRS races, the Saturday Classic, which is like 55k. Now, like, I'm not racing them, I'm just riding them, but I'm using them as motivation to ride that early in the morning. And then at 9 o'clock, the Flanders Torres Goes. I don't know how you say it. It's on the Dust in the Wind course. So hopefully I'll be done and dusted tomorrow morning by like 10:30, and then recover for the evening session, which I've had to like factor in. And then what day is it then? Sunday. 3 hours Sunday morning, early doors. And then I think it's going to be 5 hours again on Monday. And then a day off Tuesday. So I'm doing 60 minutes today. I've just pulled up that little workout so that I can hold it on erg mode. What's the purpose of the recovery ride? To recover. Now it's for one, obviously, it's slightly more volume. For two, a lot of you will know that when you do increase the load, if you all of a sudden just don't do anything, you can feel horrendous. Like the day after the rest day when you start doing it, like start training again. So it's why you see a lot of the World Tour riders, or any endurance rider for that matter, doing long rides on the rest days, but super easy, like super easy. Like that's the whole point. If you don't keep it easy, there's no point. You might as well just have the day off. And most of you won't be able to keep it easy. I speak from experience. How the Sonia is on my training camp. Grouchy. My Hexa helmet. Well, I'm gonna be biased, aren't I, if you ask me about it. Like, they gave me the helmet, so. But if you look into like what they're doing, and what they've done with the helmet, and you learn about how, well, the benefits of that helmet versus the standard helmet, and I won't get all preachy on you, because you can look it up yourself. Then, for someone who's, like, I've literally been told which helmet to ride for the last, like, 10 years, and now I've finally got a choice, and I chose them. So, I've ridden a variety of helmet manufacturers. Yeah, coconut. Yeah, the camp's going well. Camp's going well. I was absolutely shattered yesterday evening. Like glassy-eyed. Like ready to get off. Like basically, like ready to go to bed at like 7:30. Which I almost did. But then I caught a second wind. And I was alright then. Oh, massively, Damon. My food consumption, like, goes from like there to like there. And I don't really bother monitoring what I eat. Like, when you like the guys in the chat who like ride like a lot, you'll know like the difference between like someone who rides like 7 hours a week and someone who rides like 15 plus hours a week. Like the amount of energy burnt is like massive. For future reference, Lord, the code is WJF. F oh fudge, you're going up a hill. The exact science behind what? helmet. John, John, it's still light outside. It's natural daylight. Yes, F to pay respects. That's the one. That's right, Lord. You got it there. Yeah, there's natural light coming in, so I'll have to put on my disco light soon, because it might well get dark. It's 10% off. It's not a referral. It's 10% off. Hey, Zach. Yeah, Dirk's the like riding your bike a lot hardens the thing you sit on, not the saddle, the other thing. It's just a natural process. So weirdly, like yesterday and the day before, doing the 6 and the 5 hours, like I was in bits under there, and it's because I've just not ridden that length of time in ages. And it's funny how I started to come round in the last hour, but it's certainly been a case in the past where I've finally like got used to doing the volume. No, Jacob. Is there anything special happening on the Uber Pretzel line apart from Erickman? Of course I'm enjoying them, Zach. Takes me back. All the new viewers to this channel, they'll be like, what's he doing? He's a Zwifter. He only does Zwift races. They'll be wondering, what am I doing outside doing 6 hours? Oh. Ooh, Jam Brown. Good question. No, Dirks. Unfortunately, it's like a rite of passage. It's funny, I was talking to somebody, you might have seen him pop up in the chat a few times, Welsh boy. So that's Anthony. Oh, thanks for posting that, Lord. So Anthony is the dude I usually ride with. And he was talking to me yesterday about like the new people who've joined the channel. And absolutely no offense meant, but like he was like, they need to go and watch some of your older videos. Because if they keep seeing you doing all this Zwift stuff, they're just going to get the wrong idea. And I'm like, can't really do it though, can you? Like, how do you tell somebody to go back and watch? You must watch this video before you watch anything else. Hey Tommy. Good effort in a week. I've seen you bent over your handlebars, exhausted. Well, my legs already feel better for riding 16 minutes. And to be honest, I could very easily call it a day there. Hey Jez, I see you've joined in with us. Good lad. I don't know how to summarise it though, Matt. A channel intro. Yeah, you could watch a hill climb. You could watch a hill climb vid, yeah. But again, that comes across a little bit like, I don't know. Don't know how it comes across. Anyway, that's what we were talking about. We're just talking about the dangers of an influx of people and how it kind of impacts the context. Douglas Hunter's just sent a picture of him floating about in Watopia Pier. That's what happens when you late join, he says. Yeah, I should make a note of it then. So, some guys just looked into the flat, probably wondering what I'm doing. I'll put that idea on the shelf. I'll have to try and make some time for it. Because you know what is taking my time in a minute. I don't know if any of you have noticed as well. Yeah, Scott's working on something else in a minute. Don't know if you've noticed. See anything different? Oh, Phil, that kit looks amazing. I love the rainbow on the right sleeve. Is that made from spin? What are they called? Make the cuts longer than 2 seconds. And now I finally got it. I finally got I'm level 45. Oh. Spin 11, yeah, got it. Nice kit, nice kit. Might go with this bit actually. For a change. Six whole months. Hey Niall, yes I'm good. How you doing? Am I streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow evening, the workout I'm streaming. I might stream. So I'm doing two. I don't know if you missed it earlier. I'm doing 2 races in the morning. They're not going to be races. I'm going to be riding them at my own pace. So I'm doing, hang on, let me get them up. I'm doing one really early, at 6:30. It's the XRS race. And then at 9 AM I'm doing the Flanders race, which is on Dust in the Wind, which I don't think I've ever raced on, or ridden on for that matter. Just for me to get my hours in with a bit of motivation indoors. So I can live stream the second one. I can live stream the second one at 9. I mean, if you wanted me to start the live stream at 6:30, I can. Although I won't be talking much because I'll be waking people up. Oh yes, listen up everyone. Theo sent me a couple of climbs that I could potentially use for the Everesting thingy. Well, not just the Everesting thing, but other things. Some good shouts actually. But I'd be really interested to know if you've got any ideas for climbs near you. It doesn't matter where it is in the world, by the way. It doesn't matter. But I'm very interested to know because, I mean, yeah, you'll know better than me, basically. You on a 6:30 stream. You're gonna hold me accountable as well. Lolo, come on, someone sort out Lolo. So I only ride indoors now. Do you follow me on Strava? Go and follow me on Strava, for goodness sake. I'm sick of having this argument. Matt, go away. You've got no climbs. Lord, you're you won't be needed, don't worry. You won't be needed at 6:30. Bad, Lolo, bad. Thank you, Jacob. The Strava is a completely different thing. Yeah, you all know the score. Like, hopefully you've all been following Mr. Guyman's attempts that he's made recently. A good climb length and gradient that Tim's just pointed out there. It basically needs to be like as steep as possible. And I don't think it matters if it's too steep. Because, I mean, obviously you don't want anything like 30%. But you've got to think about the turnarounds more than anything. I won't be doing it properly until I get a disc brake bike anyway. So you want a straight descent. So that's typically going to make the climb steeper anyway. Have I got any races planned next week? Apart from WTRL on Tuesday night, no. Because I'm doing a training block. Matt's Strava account. Yeah, Tommy, 5.2 kilos. I've seen it. Yeah, to force you trying to build a similar bike, basically. No, I didn't do the Tour de Zwift. I missed out on it. didn't really fit, to be honest. Aha! Sean! How you doing? Good stuff, good stuff. You can tell my Tickr Fit needs charging, because the heart rate is it's all over the place a bit. That's a great one, Ian. That's a great climb. I know for most of you who, you know, want to have a challenge of, you know, climbing the height of Everest, you're far better off choosing a climb that you enjoy doing and that it's not too steep. You know, you can kind of enjoy, if I can even say that, the whole thing. You know, the issue comes down to, like, when you're trying to go for a really fast time, you've got to be really picky with the climb. I'd love to do it on Great Dumfell. Evening, Josh. I'm good, thank you. Speaking of climbing a lot, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to climb 10 meters on in one ride, and you're all welcome to join. No, Matt, it's actually StreamYard. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, I'm definitely coming over to your neck of the woods. I need to taste that volcano. 12k, 8%. Oh. Let me check Strava. Ah, you caught me out. You caught me out. I was gonna say, there's nothing wrong with 10 meters. Yeah, it's gonna be 10,000 meters. So it's gonna be 10,000 meters of climbing. Where can I find my? It's not in my notifications. Follow request. It's weird. What's the name of what, Matt? I think no. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 10,000 meters of climbing on the Alp. We're going to do it on the Alp, or we're going to do it on Ventoux, Ventop. Because I know Ventop is longer, yes, but you have to pedal on a bit of it, don't you? Otherwise you won't reach the bottom. I wouldn't mind doing it on Ventop, to be honest, just because it's like, it's one I've not really ridden much. Whereas Alp the Zwift, we're always riding on it. What do you think? Oh, sounds good, Al, sounds good. I will do it for pizza. Do it on the Alp. You're all saying Alp. So I've been looking at on Zwift Insider. I don't know if you've seen it, but they've done like breakdowns as to like how long it would take you to get to the top of the Alp in like certain watt per kilo categories. So it's like 3 watts per kilo for an hour, or roughly around that. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing it less than 3 watts per kilo, because I want to make it an all day thing. I don't just want to make it like a, you know, oh, let's get it done because it's boring as hell. I don't want to do that. I legitimately want to, like, literally, you know, we'll start at like 6 a.m, you know, on a Saturday, have a coffee going, we'll have breakfast on one of the descents, you know, we'll have a break halfway for another coffee possibly, you know, and I'll literally take all day about it, like literally take all day. Yeah, I know, Sean and hard. That's going to be a good stage tomorrow. Yeah, agreed about the sheep poll, yeah. Yeah, alright, no vent top then, no vent top. We'll do it on the Alp. So yeah, what do you think? I mean, you know, I won't do a meetup, but what I will do is, you know, it'll be an open thing. So I'll set up a live stream for 6 a.m. I'll live stream the whole day to get me through. If you want to do it, you're more than welcome to have a go. You know, if you want to do an Everest within that, you're more than welcome. Or, you know, because even if you climb slower than me, you might still finish at the same time as me if you're doing an Everest, and if I'm doing 10,000. So I think it's a good chance for you to like tick off something if you really want to do it. Yeah, no Lord, yeah. Pray for Lord. Free Lord. Hashtag free Lord. But of course, as Ruben says, you know, you're more than welcome to join for just a few laps. You know, you don't have to do the whole thing. I was going to do it outside, but this time of year, I think I'll be asking for trouble. I mean, you know, you could even do a half Everest and like try, you know, as hard as you can for that half Everest and see how quick you can do the half Everest. Do you know what I mean? You can do anything with it. Daniel, how are you? How is it up north? Is it a bit cold? Phil, I didn't think it would be your cup of tea. I didn't think you'd enjoy it. Too long. Jacob, it's not going to be soon. It's going to be like at the end of. It's going to be like middle of March, like 10,000. Like it won't be soon. Don't worry, you get plenty of warning ahead of time. Enough time to panic train, as they say. Get a quick 10-hour ride in on the Monday before. I'm good, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, good, thanks. I know it's freezing the balls off a brass monkey. Interesting where that story's come from. Freezing the balls off a brass monkey. I'm not going to tell you the story because I don't know if I'm going to get it right or wrong, but I kind of know the gist of it. It's something to do with like ships and cannonballs. I know that. Well, Lord, you need to stop pushing the channel then, because otherwise we're going to be there within next week. I wish I could only join for the downhill part, mate. No, don't worry, we're not going to do it next weekend. Or the weekend after, because I'm in the middle of a training camp at the minute, so I'm not going to foolishly do this training camp, which finishes like next Thursday or Friday. I'm not going to finish that and then do the thing on Saturday. I'm going to give it like at least a week or 2 weeks, because, you know, to give us time. $100K? Yes, Lord, you're right. There's plenty of other people who would do silly things like that. I'm not one of them. Am I doing Tickr Cymru? Well done on the spelling, Al. Fair play, sir. Fair play. Yes, I will do the Tickr Cymru, which is, we've got a little back pedal team doing it, which is like, so it's on Road Grand Tours, RGT, so it's not on Zwift. And what they've done is they've created like a 5-stage race at the beginning of March. And a couple of the back pedal riders and myself are going to be racing, which is like a virtual tour of Wales. But it goes like, literally, I know nearly all the roads that we're going to race on using the magic roads. So it's going to be pretty cool. Is there a way to get a black Wahoo kit? I don't think there is. I think the blue kit is the only one you can do it. Not Valentine's Day. -23. Ah, that's it, Keith. Yeah, cannonballs are stored in piles on a rack called the Brass Monkey. When it got really cold, ice would cause water in the balls to expand and they fall off. That's cool, isn't it? It's funny how things like that are just still being used now. Jacob, you've heard it here first. That will indeed probably not happen. 100,000 meters in 1 week. What even is that? Is that? I don't even want to do the maths on it. I'll try. Actually, no, I don't want to do it in a week. Let's think about. That's 14,000 meters a day. No, it's not possible. It's not possible, eh? It's not possible. Sometimes you cannot hold the wheel, eh? If we do 14,000, I simply will not be able to hold the wheel. There's no way. That's right, Luke. Yeah, make sure you have a little warm up. I mean, we could do it in. That's still not good, is it? Even if you double it. 100,000 divided by 31. See, that is still decent, guys. 100,000 meters of climbing in a month. That's 3,200 meters of climbing a day. A day. That's almost like, that's borderline Grand Tour. No idea, Kev. Tommy, are you in the chat? I see you just posted something on Discord. There's There is the Evo Q ride at like 7 AM, I think. Lord, I think he's already in the channel. Keep up. I'm joking. Yeah, 3,300 meters of climbing a day for a month. My word. Thing is, we'd have to. Well, that won't be for a few years anyway. Hopefully, you would all have forgotten by it by then. Yeah, 100,000 subs will be like, at this rate, like 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. Well played, Al. How does a training camp work at home? Well, badly. The weather is not brilliant, Dan, as you can imagine. It's cold. It's cold. And it's cold. I was just saying, like, it's probably far easier to do this sort of volume, like, in a warmer country. When I say warm, I mean, like, Mallorca or whatever. Tenerife, Spain. But, it's been fine. Like, I've done my first 3-day block. I did 4 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. Today's a rest day, and then I'm doing double day tomorrow, 3 hours, 5 hours, then a rest day, and 4 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours next week. So, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't highly recommend it. It's quite easy to do though at home because you've got all your home comforts. But there's still the distractions that you wouldn't normally get. Well, I'm not really aiming for hours per se. Well, I am, but what I've got penned in is 6, 4, like 40 to 45 hours in 2 weeks. So yeah, about 45 hours in 2 weeks. So this will be probably like one of the biggest months of training in terms of volume that I've done since I was racing on the international circuit. So that would have been 2018 when I was in my last year with JLT and I did the Tour of Japan, the Tour de Beauce. So I was doing a lot of training to prepare myself for those. Yeah. There. Right. Charlie's home. Ah. You have to go and sort them now.
I go shower first.
Cool. Always a gentleman, Lord. Always a gentleman. Hi, Charles. Oh. So Dan, what's the crack up north then? What are you up to? What's bike riding situation like? It's a good nick, isn't it, that? Yeah, I'm on erg mode, yeah. Yeah, I'm on erg mode. Just to keep me honest. Because I know that if I'm left to my own devices, I would barely do like 100 watts, which is no problem, like it's a recovery ride. But I know that it would mess up the elastic, so I've got to just press on a little bit. We're still, obviously, you know, we're still well into recovery zone. But yeah. Nice, Lord, nice. Yeah, I know, Dan, I know. Well, hopefully the time trials will be like the first things to come back. So you'll be able to have a good stab at a 10 mile time trial. Traditional 10 mile time trial. Open up the taps. Be good motivation. Oh, I spoke too soon about the elastic band. That's alright though, the main man is with us, Bullet Bale's here. Hey, nice Phil, nice. Did you say you're riding tomorrow? Yeah, Francis Kid's moving up north, isn't he? Yeah. Everybody's moved up north. Well, most people. I've been watching a lot of Francis K's videos recently, actually. Been quite nice. Quite refreshing to watch, like, basically a video with a lot of, you know, like, POV bike footage. You know, chest cam. It's quite nice. It's quite relaxing, actually. Watching him just ride and music over the top. Has he actually moved up there now, Dan? Or is he moving? I thought he was moving up there beginning of next week. YouTube does actually tell me that most of my viewers watch Kids channel, so you can't hide from me. Yes, I did go to college, yeah. I finished college, passed my A-levels, and then, what did I do then? Well, actually, a couple of months later, I signed for GLT, so I did go to work, but only briefly. Yeah, guys. Yeah, the Project America stuff. Yeah, that was really good with Lawrence. And I hear they have more stuff planned soon. Yes, Jacob, I will live stream tomorrow at 6:30 if that is what you want. I will be on the bike at 6:30, so I may as well. Most of my viewers watch During Rider. Right. I'm shutting down the channel. Did I say I was getting a drone? I was thinking about it. Afternoon, evening, Giorgio. What am I planning this weekend? Early start tomorrow for 2 events back to back to make up some time. We're doing the WTRL workout tomorrow. Have you got the link anywhere, Lord? Please? For the WTRL workout tomorrow. It's a good one actually. It's on the whole lot of lava circuit. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And yeah, Sunday, another early one, a long one again. It's getting a bit boring now, isn't it? Like it's just me saying I'm going to be doing a long ride. Cheers, Lord. The elastic band's on, I guess. The elastic band is on. I don't know why people got dropped, but there's always somebody to ride at your pace. Don't forget that. Don't forget it. How many hours will I hit over the 12-day camp? About 40-ish. I can't give an exact figure, but around that mark. Five minutes to go. No, damn. I know Prospect had a hill climb on it last year, didn't it? Muckle CC invited me up to do it, but I think it clashed with something else. I think it might have clashed with a Nationals test event. Why is it called the kitchen sink? Because you might be needing it. No, it's not called that. The kitchen sink is usually titled that because you get a mixture of things. So it's like when people say you're going on holiday, you're taking a kitchen sink with you as well. In other words, you're taking everything with you. So Carmarthen or Swansea? Neither. There's a college in Llanelli, so College Cigar. No, Phil, it's not the same kitchen sink workout. It's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, Dan, well, they're mates, so yeah, I think that's how it works, they're mates. Yeah, never thought of Fleet Mossian, I'll make a note of it. The bucket of paint. No, it's not the same workout, Phil, so Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'll give myself that workout soon. Maybe I should give Phil Lovett that workout. He loves a good hard session. Ah, right, they've both given you Swansea, Tommy. Swansea. And I'm telling you that, like, not only because technically the university is better, but you'll have better facilities. You'll have a better area to live in potentially. There ain't much going on in Carmarthen, Tommy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Daniel, they're based in Newcastle. Like just north of the city centre. Oh, I'm ready to get off now. Hate rest day rides. Well, I hate them indoors. I like them outdoors. When you've got a cafe to ride to. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh. Awesome. So we'll see you tomorrow morning for 6:30 AM. I'm so looking forward to it, as you can probably tell. Oh. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for riding as well. $6:30 AM. I know. Don't forget. Nice one. Oh, I think I just breathed in a bit of fluff. Nice one, Martin. Hope you're feeling well now. When will further details be coming about the? As soon as Scott has recovered from his hospital visit, because it's out of my hands. I'm not the one doing it. So yeah, not much more I can tell you, to be honest. Things happen. You plan for the best, and how's the saying go? I don't know how it goes, but like basically they are. Yeah, we're just. The final touches are the final touches. Unfortunately, things have happened that have prevented it going out on time. It's partly my fault. Well, mainly my fault, actually. But yeah, it's it's all work in progress because I'm doing what needs to be done. So, see you tomorrow morning. Well, see you in 13 hours actually. Thanks for your company. But I'm going to charge my heart rate monitor. See you tomorrow. Cheerio. Cheerio. Cheerio.